So what's up? What's the deal, guys? Welcome back to another edition of JA News. Salute to you for tuning in. As always, I'm covering the latest stories here in the world of sneakers. Stay tuned. It looks like we're getting word that a highly anticipated release from Adidas is finally on the way, so stay tuned for that. Plus more is coming right up next. All right, so I need everybody's help on this one. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I'm dropping new episodes of JA News weekdays, Mondays through Fridays. So if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Don't miss any updates. Now, in yesterday's video, we covered the tragic passing of Born and Raised co-founder Spanto. Born and Raised has now issued an official statement. He left behind a wife and 3 children. So it's real sad, and so many people affected by this loss. And sometimes it really does feel like the great ones, they're taken way too soon from us. Now, scalpers, resellers, they're taking full advantage of this situation. In yesterday's video, we kind of discussed that maybe Nike should possibly postpone or maybe even cancel this release. And now it looks like Nike has officially removed this pair from the Nike sneakers app. Now, originally the release was scheduled for the end of July, so it's no telling what they're actually gonna do, but as of now, it looks like the pair has been taken down. So as we mentioned, like a lot of backdoor activity, scalping going on for this actual particular release, so much that it looks like Stockx, they're doing the right thing as well. It looks like they have removed this pair from any bids or sales currently on the app, so salute to them. Looks like they're doing the right thing as well. But it's gonna be real interesting to see how this release goes down, because I feel like Spanto wouldn't want Nike to actually cancel the drop. And I would love to see them figure out, a creative way to honor him, and as well to get these pairs on people's feet. So we'll have to see how things play out, but let me know what you guys feel like Nike should do. And we got a first look at the 2023 Jordan 3 Fear. This one's kind of strange. Some of you guys may have been following sneakers long enough to remember when the original Jordan Fear pack released. It consisted of a 3, 4, and 5. Now, back when these pairs originally dropped, they were pretty sought after, and I feel like the Jordan 4 was probably the more popular one out of the pack. And I think in 2023, the Jordan 4 would still be the most popular version. And on top of that, this first look doesn't really do this sneaker much justice. So we'll have to wait and see until an official look actually drops to kind of gauge how people are feeling about these. But I feel like in 2023, these joints just ain't hitting the same as they used to. And we have an early look at Rich Paul's next New Balance 550 collab. So these ones are cool. They're coming in with a suede upper with this nice little light lavender finish. And then you have some rose accents going on in this shoe to complete the look. I mean, it's kind of simple, but then again, you don't want to do too much to this classic silhouette. So joints are okay, right? But I feel like by now we're kind of starting to see how this whole thing is going. And it's not just calling out New Balance. This is all major sneaker brands. I feel like they're pumping out way too many collabs. Like, I know we're in the microwave era where there's release upon release, but I feel like they need to scale things back. I think they need to really own in and drop some important collab that really have a strong impact in the sneaker community. And on top of that, I would like to see them up the stock numbers. So once again, these joints are cool, but I feel like they're unnecessary. And Rich Paul, like, he's a sports agent. Why don't they collab with like some real people, within the community? And speaking of collaborations, it looks like one of Nike's biggest collaborators is calling it quits, as it looks like Hong Kong streetwear label Klot will be ending their Nike partnership and taking their talents over to rival Adidas. So it looks like they will be ending the partnership with one final release. So it looks like they're planning some type of what the Klot release is, what the rumors are saying. So it's going to be real interesting to see what they do teaming up over with Adidas. Does it feel like everybody that leaves Nike, just has an Adidas contract just waiting for them to be signed? Does it feel like Adidas is now like the graveyard for ex-Nike collaborators? And lastly, so after a big Yeezy Day style release and more rumored Yeezy releases upon us, as well as a highly anticipated Fear of God collection, which is due this holiday season, can Adidas make a big comeback in the eyes of sneakerheads. I feel like with this upcoming release, I feel like they're going in the right direction, taking full advantage of an area where rival Nike is lacking in. So while we have yet to get an official statement yet from Adidas, according to insiders, the Adidas Crazy Infinity are finally releasing and it's coming up very soon. Now, I think when people first saw the initial images of these, they were intrigued by this model. You know, it's coming in with this like futuristic, but yet minimal, but also kind of bulky design. Then when we actually saw a better look at them with the on feet, I think people were sold on this model, and it may be a little bit of nostalgia played in there too, because obviously these are inspired by the Crazy One, the old Kobe joints. Although when those released back in the day, I gotta be honest with you guys, I thought those were trash back then. I used to call them like the moon shoes, but I feel like this modern take, you know, brings that shoe to the future in a much better, like sleek design. I feel like they have like maybe a little lower cut on this model. Plus, you have the inclusion of the zipper, which I feel like although this is a basketball model with the zipper, it makes them a little less functional on court, but then makes this more of like a lifestyle sneaker. So I feel like they look that good that you could rock these joints off the court. And I gotta give a huge salute to the team over at Adidas Basketball. I feel like they are doing things right. I feel like these joints right here, if they had the Yeezy stamp on them, people would go crazy for them. But I feel like the design, you know, speaks for itself. They look that good. So this is definitely a pair that is a must cop for me. Adidas Basketball, they're going crazy. The Harden 7 was nice. I even like the Harden 8s, and the new Ant-Man joints look nice as well. So this is another addition to their lineup. And I feel like they're definitely holding it down for Adidas over there. So on top of, you know, more rumored Yeezy releases, we got the Crazy Infinities. We have all of the Fear of God releases as well planned for this holiday. Can Adidas, you know, make a comeback in the eyes of sneakerheads? That's all I got for you guys today, but let me know what you think. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to drop a like on today's video. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.